Survivors. Today we're here with the amazing creator of Primer, of DC's Primer. Welcome, Tom. How are you today?
I'm good, Violet. Thank you for having me. Very excited to be here. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. Doing
Good.
well.
You look awesome. I love your costume. It's perfect. It is
Thank you.
perfect. You look exactly like Primer, and I love the wig.
Thanks.
It's cool. Very cool. So thank you.
Thank you for creating this amazing character.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, luckily we had some awesome people involved, Jennifer and then Gretel, our artist. We all made this fun thing that luckily, the fans love. We're so excited that you like it. So thank
Yes.
you for picking it up. You got excited to buy this before it even came out, I remember. Yeah, see, there you go.
Yeah, we got it. And we got the one, the only. This is the original one, and then I have
First.
the other one that's signed, carefully placed in some very good glass.
That's right. Yeah, we surprised you. I talked to your parents and yeah, Jennifer and I signed it and sent you the copy. Were you surprised to get it, or did your parents give you a hint that you were getting it?
So so basically, here's how it went down. So she was
Okay.
like, "Oh, look at this package. Go check the door, cause they give the door. They give it
Hmm.
at the door, but they don't even knock. But it's okay. Um, so she was like, "Go look at the door. I bet you will be surprised." And I look out there, and it's literally just a box. And I was like, "Oh,
You're like, that's not exciting. It's just a box.
what a lovely box." And since my mom and dad help me with costumes and stuff, we get a lot of lights. We get lights like 24/7. So I literally just thought it was a box of lights, and I was like, "Oh, I guess I'm just getting this." And then I was like, "So what is this?" And then she's like, "Oh yeah, we have to make a video to open this."
All right.
And then I was like, "Oh, so it's not a box of lights, okay? Because you could have done that." And then she was like, all right, open it." And then I was like, "Okay." Grab the keys, did it, open it, and I was like, "Yup."
Right?
And then I started talking gibberish. I went back to a baby.
Yeah, it was great. I saw the video. You didn't talk gibberish. It was awesome. We
I know,
yeah.
but I was looking at it
Well, good.
like, wow.
It's now worth probably 10 cents more than it was before now that we autographed it. So hold 10 cents more.
Yes,
You're welcome. Well, cool, cool. Thanks for having me here.
you're welcome. I definitely won't sell it.
All
If somebody tried to get it, I would fight them for it.
right. Yeah. Good. That's what I like to hear. You look like a fighter. I bet you're pretty tough, even though you're probably the really nicest person in the whole world. But just don't push Violet around because
Yes,
Violet
yes,
Violet will attack.
yes, I will. For those who don't know yet, can you
Hmm.
tell us a little bit about Primer?
Sure. So, Primer is a superhero that we created for DC Comics, and the character is a 13-year-old girl who uh, is in the foster system. So her dad is a criminal, and he's in jail. So the main character, Ashley, who becomes Primer, goes to live with a family, a new foster family, and they're really cool. And the mom is a scientist, and so she's working on this project at the lab that they're creating these super powered body paints. So they created 33 body paints, just like the ones you're wearing on your face. And each body paint color gives you a different superpower. So now Ashley, this girl, becomes a superhero because she puts on her paints and goes out and fights crime. She has all the powers. Like you were saying earlier, that she has like all the powers of the Justice League, right? And so she can do most of the stuff that they can. She can
Mhm.
fly, she can shoot ice, fire, run at super speed, be invulnerable. So she's just a brand new kid superhero or teenage superhero actually, and she's a lot of fun. She's an artist. She's yeah, just a very uh, fun
Creative
person,
person.
creative person. Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
That's
Yeah.
all we can say for now if you did not read the book yet.
Yeah, we're right. We'll
We
keep
don't want to spoil the story.
don't want to spoil it. We have some cool stuff in there. Yeah, no spoilers.
What inspired you to write this story?
Well, honestly, it was the Wonder Woman movie. Remember that one that came out a few years ago, the first Wonder Woman movie? Did you see it?
I believe so. To my mom saying yes, I
Okay.
think so.
Okay, so in the Wonder Woman movie, there's a scene in the beginning. Okay, you probably don't remember. Maybe your
I
parents do.
don't.
Okay, so it's young Princess Diana, so it's young Wonder Woman. She's probably like, I don't know, 6 years old, and so she's hiding and she's spying on the other Amazonians practicing their fighting, right? And it looks awesome. So little Princess Diana steps out from where she's hiding. She starts like pretending she's them and fighting, and it just looked so awesome to me. Like I actually like shed a tear. I was like, oh my gosh, that's so cool, because like you never see that. You never see a character like you rarely ever see characters like that where it's a young kid, let alone mainly a girl, who really wants to be a kick butt fighter. And I was like, that is so awesome. It really got to me. And so and then halfway through the movie, Wonder Woman charges onto the battlefield and she finally reveals her costume and she's kicking butt. And when I saw like how that movie affected so many people, because we hadn't had such a great Wonder Woman movie, or even like a great female superhero movie, when I saw how that affected so many people who really needed it, and just loving the movie myself, I wanted to create like a new specific girl superhero, because we have so many men superheroes. I grew up with all the boy superheroes and I loved it. Right, it was awesome. I could pretend to be any of them because a lot of them were just men or boys, but we didn't have still too many girl characters, and I felt like we should have a lot more cool ones. So that was kind of like what inspired it, was Wonder Woman. And then there's other things that inspired it too, just like we'll talk more about it, but that was the main inspiration.
Cool.
Yeah.
How long did it take to write Primer?
14 minutes. No. No, it looks like I wrote it in 14 minutes if you look at
Yeah,
it.
you right.
Honestly, okay, so it took us, the writing process is kind of long, right? So originally, Jennifer and I wrote just a 2-page pitch. We call it a pitch. And it was like a 2-page story. And that took us, I don't know, a few hours. Okay. That was just like a rough story, 2 hours, seriously. And then from there, after DC bought it, we had a lot of talks about how to expand the story. And so we went from the 2-page pitch to maybe a 10-page outline to the 136-page script. And from beginning to end, it took about a year to write the whole thing. It just takes time to get approval and get notes. But yeah, I'd say a year.
Wow.
Yeah, right.
That is crazy.
It takes a while. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. The day before yesterday, I interviewed the writer of Glitch Text, and he said it took a year to create. No, I mean like he took a year to make a whole season, and
Yeah.
there's 2 seasons,
Yeah.
and it
And
took 9 months to create one episode.
yeah, I probably know who that is. Was his name Scott, or who was it?
Eric
Eric. Okay.
Robles.
Oh, Eric Robles. Yes, I know Eric Robles. I used to work with him at Nickelodeon. He's a great guy. That's right. He's the creator of Glitch Text. He is an awesome guy, and he's very smart. And yeah, he's right. It takes, if you're working in cartoons, it takes 9 months to a year from your script going from the page to actually being seen. It's crazy. Yeah,
It is.
it is crazy.
How did the superhero named Primer come to be?
Good question. Okay, so when we were creating this character and we were putting paint on her, the first name that came to my mind was War Paint, because I think war paint is a term uh, that for paint on your. I mean, it was very, it was very incorrect, and I didn't realize how incorrect it was to use that name for a character. So Jennifer was like, "No, you can't use war paint for her name." And I'm like, "Okay," and she explained why, and I was like, "Oh." So what I did is I went to an online search engine, like a thesaurus, right? And I typed in the word makeup terms and paint terms. And then this web page came up with all these makeup terms, and I just went through and looked at all the terms for makeup, and then saw primer there. And primer is a paint and a makeup term, and it's like I'm not quite sure what it means for makeup, but when you're painting a wall, you put a primer down. It's the first paint you put down, and it just sounded cool. I was like, okay, that's a paint term. It sounds really neat. And that's pretty much it. It was just looking it up online. That's how I make up a lot of my superhero names, honestly. When I create names, like if I want to create like a cool superhero name, I go to like at the stores and I'll type in, okay, what's another word for awesome? And then something will come up like, I don't know, something different, and it sounds really cool, and I'll use that.
Yeah,
That's
that's really cool.
it's
I'm
a
not a
cheesy way to
makeup
do it.
artist, but I know that you do your moisturizer and stuff, and then you put the primer, and then
Yep.
you start doing the actual makeup stuff.
Yeah, yeah. So and so that's where we got the title, the name from. Primer. Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah, it's cool. It's cool.
That takes me to the next question.
All right.
What other kind of research do you do for a book like Primer?
That's wow. What other research did we do for primer? Uh, we did have to. The main research we did was talk to friends who went through the foster care system, because we didn't really have to do much research for anything else in the book, because we know superhero stories, we know how to tell that kind of thing. We've been writing for years, but neither Jennifer nor I had been in the foster care system. So we talked to some friends to make sure that we were being respectful of how it works and actually kind of being truthful to how it works. And so that was just through a couple emails. And that's mainly the only research I can think of that we did. I did we did look up body paint styles. Like we're searching, because people do body paint art, and so we wanted to try to find some cool examples to send to the artist. So we did have to look up that, and it was really cool to see how people do paint their bodies, like tigers or all sorts of cool things. But yeah, those were the only real things we had to do to research.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I like how you asked your foster friends, because then it's not like, oh, this happened and then it was a made up stuff.
Yeah.
And then other people who are in foster reading this would
Yeah.
probably be mad.
Exactly. So that was very important to us. Yeah.
Is there a reason why you made Ashley be in foster care and lose her parents?
Um, yeah, there is. So, uh, her dad, as you know, her dad is a criminal, right? So he's a bad guy. And so Ashley has a past where she's like, oh, my dad is a really bad guy. That means I'll probably grow up to be a bad person too. Like that's how some kids can think. It's like, oh, maybe this is what I'm supposed to be, because that's what my real parents are like. And so the whole point is to show how Ashley, who thinks she's probably going to grow up to be a bad person, it shows how she decides to fight against that and prove she's actually a good person. So that's why we give her kind of like the sad past. It's like she sees her dad be a bad person, and she's just questioning herself, and she decides to try to do some good in this world and kind of make up for the bad that her dad did. So
Hmm,
that's the main reason we give her that sad backstory.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that when she found the paints, she forgot the word.
Stole them.
Maybe.
You love that when she found the paints, she tried them out.
She chose to be a hero and not a villain,
Yeah.
even though she went through a lot.
Yeah, because you read the book. She was kind of like a mischievous kid, right? She was
Yeah.
breaking out at night to go spray paint, and you
Mhm.
shouldn't do that. Nobody should do that. And so she already started off bad, and then she starts to realize maybe she can take these paints and do something good in the world and make up for the bad stuff. So
Mhm.
yeah. Yeah, I think that's important. You have to have a character. Remember, in most stories, a character cannot start off perfect, otherwise it's boring, right? If a
Yeah.
character, with some of your favorite movies, probably you'll see the main character, keep that in mind that they always change, right? So
Mm-hmm.
Ashley Primer starts off in one position and then she changes for the better.
Hmm.
And
Yeah.
we want to kind of show the people at home or the readers that if they're feeling like they can't do anything good because they feel like they're, I don't know, not meant to, we want them to think that they can. We want them to know that they can be good and do
Yeah.
cool things.
Yeah. Like kind of like Raven,
Yeah.
because she she had a demon as a father. We
Uh-huh.
still don't know the storyline of her mom, but
Right.
that's we don't know.
Uh-huh.
It's coming.
Yeah.
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Raven's a great character, and you're right, because her dad is a big demon. And I guess we
Mhm.
could have, I guess this is a similar kind of a thing. Yeah.
Yeah. If you could tell your younger writing self anything, what would it be?
Uh, Become a doctor instead, instead of writing. No, you know, I think, well, I would just tell my younger self in general. There was this campaign a few years ago where it was older people telling younger people that things get better, because there were lots of young kids who were struggling with troubles in their life. And then older adults would tell them it gets better. So it's like, and that's what I would tell myself, because I think, as a kid, sometimes you don't understand things and you get teased and things happen to you and you're like, oh, is this always what life is going to be like? Am I always going to get teased? Are things going to be this bad, this bad? But no, it gets better. And I think all, young kids should hopefully try to see that, or try to understand that if you're going through a tough time, it should get better. It really does get better.
Yeah. On Google, I saw something that was what's her name? Let's see if I can find it in the page just to remember the name, make sure I'm getting it right.
Sure. Oh yeah.
Gretel, it was telling her younger self that she's what is it?
Oh, she's gonna.
She's gonna accomplish everything she wants that she doesn't know yet, because
Yeah.
like people don't tell you that when you're younger that you're gonna get a job that you're gonna like.
Right.
You're not gonna end up at McDonald's.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah. My friend actually owns the McDonald's, so
Oh
she
wow,
loves
that's cool.
it. Yeah, I think Hey, you know what? Hey, we need the people to work at McDonald's too. So that is a great job. But yeah, if you want something different, you should be able to get something different. It's
Yeah,
great working at McDonald's. It's also great if you want to go, do something completely different.
yeah.
What do you want to do when you get older? You want to be
So there's kind of three things if some other things don't work out.
okay.
My
Good. You have
first
backup
one
plans. Good.
is to become an artist because I
Great.
really like to draw.
Nice.
And then the other one is to become an actor. And then the other one is to become a photographer.
Oh, cool. So you really are a creative person, obviously. I've seen your daily cosplay that you've been doing for a million years now, and they're always really cool. You have these awesome costumes, and it's cool to see, creative people like you. So yeah, if you can get older, well, you will get older. When you get older and you can get a creative, fun job, you'll have a
Hmm.
blast. Yeah.
Yeah. I used to always be like, "Oh, I want to be a grown up already. I want to be a grown up already." And then I saw you have to pay bills, you have to pay rent, you have to pay for a house. I was like, I'm gonna stick to I want to be a teen. Thank you.
Yes. Yeah. The only good thing about not being a kid anymore is I don't have homework. That's it.
Yeah.
That's the only good thing about being an adult. Plus, you can make money and buy stuff that you want whenever you want it. You don't have to wait for your allowance, ask your parents for things. So I
Hmm.
encourage you to don't to get older. So I hope you age.
Yes. Yes. Well, I'm pretty sure you have to age, or
Yeah.
else
Yeah.
I think you're an alien. I don't know.
Right.
I wanted to be a superhero, but now I changed it. So I could be an actor and then I can play a superhero like Wonder Woman and all that stuff. And maybe the live action primer, we don't know. We never know what's gonna happen. Like God could just be like, Zap, you are the actor of Primer. There you go. Your dreams are accomplished. Bye.
Yeah, yeah, believe it and make it happen. Yeah, you never know. Like we could be someday doing a live action Primer series. You
Yeah.
know, where are you guys? Where? No, don't tell me where you are. But I assume you guys are not in Los Angeles, right? You guys live in a different state.
We're okay. I can tell you that we're in Virginia. That's all
There you go.
I can tell you because then people are gonna watch this video and then track where I live.
Exactly.
And
Well,
I'm not trying to do that.
I'll say this: if we do a Primer TV show, if we do a Primer TV show or movie, and you guys come to LA at some point, we'll try to get you at least onto the set. Okay, at least we'll try to do that.
I would be happy to be a background character even. Like I don't even have to be the primer.
Okay.
I will be the person who is just like, yeah, I want some fries.
Well, and also if you do want to become an actress, make sure you study it. Okay. It's always good you can't just look cool and good. You got to make sure you have that talent. So,
Mhm.
if you're prepared and we're looking for Primer auditions, the more prepared you are, better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tara will always tell me to practice, practice, practice.
Yep.
And also I can always bring you coffee. Like I could be that person in the movie. Like we
Okay,
don't
you're
know.
hired. We got it. Yeah. I like my coffee with a little bit of cream and that's it. If you can do that, you're hired.
Oh, I can definitely. I make the best cereal.
The best cereal?
Yes. And
Yeah,
I
you use 3
also
different kinds of milk with that. What's your best cereal? What do you mix? Captain Crunch and Lucky Charms?
I mix the Lucky Charms with the marshmallows. You got to get all the marshmallows,
Oh yeah, yeah.
and then you put it with the Captain Crunch. Delightful.
It
Oh yeah.
sounds.
Also, I make really good pancakes too.
Oh, good, 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 good. Pancakes, great.
What is your favorite book that you are reading currently, or if you have it that you're not reading currently, but it's just your favorite book?
Okay. Well, one of my favorite books is The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. You probably haven't heard of it. Maybe your parents have. It's a science fiction comedy that maybe came out in the 70s.
Oh,
The
okay.
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. It's very popular, and they made a few movies out of it and TV shows. But it's very funny. Maybe when you're older and your later teen years, you'll understand it better. But it's just a fun sci-fi comedy, and it's a classic.
Hmm.
I'm not reading anything right now. I usually watch movies and play video games
Yeah.
and read comics.
Um, my mom says she's heard of it, but I've never actually heard of it. I just want to
That's
say that's cool. Well, at least it's white and you can't really see it because of this bright light. I just stared at it.
Do you even know what powers you're wearing right now?
Actually, yes, I
You
do.
do?
Let me
Tell me. I have no idea. There's
let
so
me
many
get the
colors that I can't remember all the powers and colors that they go
I
with.
have to remember all these questions, so let me just get it because I don't remember.
Okay.
Hmm?
If you're wearing white, you're wearing ghosting, right?
Yes, I am wearing white. I do like ghosting, so
And kind of a blue, so you're.
think it's over here. No, this is the part where
I'll have to look too. I got mine here. I'll look it up.
I think. How come I can't find it? But I did find it before. It's over where she tests the powers. So I'm trying to find it.
Yeah, I can't find it. Who wrote
After
this
she
thing?
pranks them.
After she pranks us. So she's...
This one. Are you looking for the power page?
Yeah.
Okay, you're wearing red violet, which is telekinesis. Kind of some indigo, maybe.
I'm wearing okay, my mom's gonna find it like right now. Oh, she found it. Yeah, okay.
Right.
So I'm wearing blue green, which is morphing into anyone, and then I'm wearing red violet, which is ice powers, telekinesis, and then ghosting. Yeah.
Okay. So you didn't break the rule. You're just wearing 3 colors.
Yes. I don't want to get zapped.
You don't want to get sapped. You want to overload. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, cool.
Yeah. I like those powers. Those are my favorite type of powers. Also, that's the only colors that look cool in this palette.
Right. Yeah, I like
The
seeing bright
expensive
colors.
stuff.
That's the expensive stuff?
Yeah,
Right. Well, that's what
yeah.
I like to hear.
This is the stuff that you get on Amazon.
Nice. All right. I like fancy stuff.
Yes. If you could meet a character in real life, who would it be?
If I can be a character from, you mean from like fiction in real life? Or if I
Yeah.
can be anybody in real life, you mean?
Or if you know the actress that plays that character in real life, then that's cool too. You just gotta say it. The character that they play.
Oh, okay.
It could be
Well,
from a movie.
oh man. All right. Well, I do remember I was at a restaurant down the street here once and I was sitting right next to Supergirl from the TV show, Melissa Benoist. I didn't talk to her because you don't bother people, but you see a lot of those people actually in Los Angeles, like the superheroes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, oh my gosh, who would I want to meet? Gosh, man,
I
I don't
will
know.
try to make it easy for you. Instead of meeting one, you can allow three, only because you can only have three paint colors on your face
Oh,
and on your body.
gee. Oh my God. I don't know who I'd want to meet. I want to meet. Oh my gosh, I want to meet Violet at a Comic-Con. That's what I want to meet.
Oh,
When we do a Comic-Con, you'll come by and we'll
yes,
hang.
I will.
Okay.
I will have to.
I would love to meet Batman because Batman was my favorite superhero as a kid.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know. Batman. That's my main go-to.
Well, if you don't have anything else, then we could just stick to Batman. My dad's favorite character as a kid and now is Batman too.
Batman. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would actually want to meet Primer. She looks cool. She is cool.
She is
She's the
cool.
definition of cool.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you think so. I think she's cool too. Yeah, I'd want to meet her too, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why didn't I think of that? Not very smart.
I've never been to San Diego Comic-Con, but I would love to go.
You would go nuts there. It is so cool. It is, you'll see so many people, so many celebrities, and it's just fun. Hopefully it'll come back. It's not coming back this year, but hopefully next year.
There's BlurCon happening this year.
Where's that?
That's DC.
Okay.
I don't think it's too far, but I do think it's too far. 2 hours? Oh wow, that's not that bad.
That's
Wow.
close. You can walk there. 2 hours. Well,
No, you cannot.
can't
No,
walk
you
there.
cannot.
No.
You have to be a marathon person to do that.
Okay, good point. Yeah, I was not thinking.
You got to be the Flash to do that
Yeah, that'd be nice.
and make it in five minutes.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Do you think Primer would join an existing superhero team or make her own?
When we originally pitched this to DC Comics, the story was her. In the end of the story, she joined the Teen Titans. That was our original pitch because she's a teenager, they're teenagers. That was what we originally talked to them about, and then we came up with this story. So, in the future, it would be really cool if she joins the Teen Titans. But honestly, we have come up with a bunch of other new superheroes that we're talking about right now. I mean, there's nothing serious about it, but I do personally want to give Primer her own superhero team with all new superheroes, and we have a bunch of them. Hey, we'll see what happens. Maybe she'll stay. Yeah, wouldn't it be cool? Yeah, you got more characters, you have more superheroes to cosplay as.
Okay, so if you like give me the script for you to like what your ideas are, I could obviously just like help you draw it. I don't know, just mail it to you when I'm done. Like I will do this as soon as possible when it comes out, and I would be the first one to read it.
I appreciate that. You're the best. You're our number one fan. If we'll see what happens, but it's either that like I said, either she stays solo or she joins the Teen Titans or she gets her own team.
I think she would be good in Teen Titans Go or Teen Titans.
So do I, Violet. So do I.
Oh, that was kind of okay. Sorry, my computer just like lagged for a second there,
That's all right.
and it was weird because it's never lagged like that before.
Yeah, it happens.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. Is there a story behind choosing paints as the power?
Yeah, there is. So Jennifer, the co-creator, and I were sitting around one day, and she and I have written for a lot of superheroes and characters. And she's written for the Green Lantern. I've written for Iron Man and for Ben 10.
Whoa, that's a
Yeah,
lot.
yeah. And so, well, she's also written for Superman and Wonder Woman and other DC characters on DC Justice League Action, that cartoon.
Oh yeah, I've seen some of it. I don't think
Yeah,
I've finished all of it.
yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
So we're sitting around and we're like, like the Green Lantern can create anything with his ring, right? Anything that he thinks of,
Hmm.
and it's like limitless. And um, we're like, wouldn't it be cool if you could think of another character that kind of has limitless powers? Like Superman has about like 5 powers, right? He can fly, shoot lasers, whatever. The Flash just has one; he just runs really fast. So we just wanted to give a character a lot of powers, like that she could choose from,
Yeah.
and we weren't quite sure how to do it. But I personally love seeing bright colors. Like I used to be an artist when I was a kid, and in art class my teachers hated me because all I would do is put a bunch of bright colors together, and it didn't look good to them because it was just like bright yellow and bright purple or orange, and I'm not an artist, so I couldn't make it look good. But I just love seeing it because it's colorful and fun. And so we thought, well, what if there was some way for a character to be able to have all sorts of different colors on her and have the colors always change? So she would look different every time. And we just figured out, we just threw out the idea of body paints because you can, you know, that's that's basically, how you change yourself every time. You put on the
Yeah.
paints however you want to see it. So you never look the same way twice. So you never expect how the superhero is going to look when she goes out, to superhero. She's always, always different. And you look forward to seeing, what her costume is this time, how she designs herself. And body paints were the way to make that happen. Yeah.
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 And I love that she also changes wigs too. And another cool fact about me,
Yeah.
I have wigs everywhere in my house. I have more than 100.
Oh my gosh, do you really?
Like I'm serious. My mom counted them once, and it's like
100
more than
wigs.
100,
Can I
around
borrow
like
some? I'm
200.
I'm getting a bald spot up here. I'm gonna have to borrow some of your wigs. That is cool because I know wigs are pretty expensive too sometimes, right? Isn't that
Yes.
crazy? Uh,
Um. So we had this, no, not we, but like this website called Vine. It's Amazon Vine. They mostly give stuff to us for free because we do such amazing reviews and all that stuff.
hmm Yeah, no,
And mainly what we get is wigs, lights, stuff for me that's toys like fidget toys.
yeah,
And
fidget toys.
yeah, that's kind of it.
Yeah, no, that's cool. The wigs, the wigs for primer, we came up with that because it's kind of like when Clark Kent puts his glasses on and you can't tell he's Superman. So this was her way of like disguising herself even more.
Yes.
You can probably still recognize her face, but oh, she's got a
Mhm.
new wig on. That can't be Ashley. That's primer.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
That's why I feel like primer.
Yeah,
I have too many wigs.
yeah, it's awesome. And yeah,
It's super cool though.
yeah,
But also my normal hair is usually curly, but like now it's curled because I didn't straighten it before. But my tips are dyed blue and I have brown hair.
that's cool.
It's
Yeah,
it's kind of like primer because
that's
hers
cool.
is like green.
Colored hair is so cool. Every time I see someone outside with like, bright pink hair or whatever, I just think it's super cool. Someday I want to do it, but I don't know if I could make it look good on me. But I think it's really cool because it's just bright and fun.
Oh, you can dye your beard.
I could, yeah.
Yeah.
Especially get rid of all that gray.
Yeah, put it with some colors, some bright
Yeah.
colors. And when you go to the hair salon or you do it yourself, it has to come out great because you told them what to do, but also you could be doing it yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Someday maybe I'll do
It's amazing that she basically is the strongest DC hero now.
it.
She has access to every power you could think of with 33 paints and the endless combinations. I love that you gave that gift to a teen girl. And the girl power is so strong in this book. It's amazing.
Yeah, we wanted that to come through. I personally love writing some of those girl power lines, like the one where she's holding the plane up and telling the luggage handler that someday he'll grow up to be as strong as a girl too. I wrote that because I think
Yes,
it's funny.
yes.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm glad that you say she's the strongest hero in the DC universe. I can't say that. Is that it? Yep, there she
Yes,
is.
this is
holding
the
up the plane.
page. This is the
Yeah.
page. I will
Yeah.
carefully read it out loud. Don't. Phew. Aw. Don't worry, pal. Maybe someday you'll grow up to be as strong and big as a girl too.
Isn't that just
That's the
awesome?
first page. That's like the third first page,
Yeah, it's like,
I believe.
let me see. I don't even know how to use my camera here. It's there.
We got it. We both got it.
Got it. Teamwork, synchronicity.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now nobody can miss it.
now nobody can. Yeah, well, I don't know if DC thinks she's the strongest superhero in the DC universe. Maybe DC does. Maybe they don't. But I like that you said it. But there are some
Well,
powers she's missing, right? Like, she doesn't have Green Lantern's power necessarily, right?
uh-huh.
She can't because she doesn't. He doesn't have. He needs his ring to do that. She doesn't have that power. He might be able to stop her.
She can morph into anything. That's basically Beast Boy. Because
Yeah,
he can morph into animals, but he can't really morph into people.
right. Right. She had. Yeah. There's other characters in DC. I think
Yeah.
Martian Manhunter. I think he transforms, right? You know the Martian Manhunter?
Yes.
He morphs.
Yeah. Also she does have she has Batman's power when she is not even in primer.
She has Batman's power.
Yep.
I guess. Well, yeah.
Good detective.
Good detective.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, she is a good detective. Yeah. Good call.
And I feel like her best friend would be her sidekick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was at one point we were thinking of giving him superpowers too somehow. But I don't know if we're going to, but it's something that we've thought about doing. But not right now. Right now, he's just going to be there to be someone she can talk to when she has problems, and then he gives her the wigs.
Yeah. He's the guy in the chair, and also he's the Oracle, but a boy Oracle.
Yeah. Do you like Luke? He's cool. Yeah.
He's cool.
Yeah.
I think my cousin is the same age as me, and also he kind of looks like Luke. So maybe we could do a cool duo.
Yeah.
Cool
Yeah.
duo cosplay.
Yeah. Luke wears pretty cool costumes or outfits.
Yeah,
He's got his
I
bright
like
colors.
his outfit.
Yeah. That's what I like to wear as a kid too, was bright colors. So that's kind of based on me.
Yeah, I like bright colors sometimes. It depends on the mood I'm in, but mainly all the clothes in my locker and stuff is black.
It's funny because now as an adult, I mainly wear like gray t-shirts. I love gray. I don't wear color much anymore. I'm wearing blue just for you because at least it's colorful and not boring. It's kind of primary. But I'm kind of like you. I like black and gray clothes now. But as a kid, I liked colors a lot. Wearing
Mhm.
them. Yeah.
I'm probably gonna grow up or like go into a teenager and then like colors, but then like black too. It's gonna be a mix. I don't even know
Yeah.
how my life is gonna go.
You don't? You don't? At
I
your
don't.
age? How do you not? Yeah, no.
I don't.
I don't
I
think
don't
anybody
know.
did. No, at
Well, a
your age,
lot
I
of
had no
things.
idea. Yeah, totally. Well, how old are you?
I'm 9. I almost
Okay.
forgot my age right there.
Yeah, when I was 9, I had no idea what was going to happen. Yeah, just keep doing what you want to do and fighting for what you want, and things will be good. But yeah, nobody knows when you're your age how your life's going to turn out.
People actually guess online, like, cause I do cosplays, so every single day, so people get a chance to guess my age.
Yeah.
Usually, they think I'm either 11 or 12
Okay.
because I'm very tall. I'm taller than everybody in my class.
Oh, really?
Like, I'm serious.
Well, good for you. I was the shortest one in my class, and I'm probably shorter than anybody in your class now too.
No, that
No,
can
I'm
be
probably
not true.
not.
That cannot be true.
No, but when I was young, I was the shortest kid in my class. So yeah, not the tallest. I wish I had been.
Who would be your ideal voice for Primer? I
My
think she
ideal?
sounds a lot like Batgirl and Raven and Harley, so I would think Tara Strong.
You like Tara Strong? Yeah, Tara's really cool. She's a very nice person. You met her a few times, right? She would be
Um,
great.
yes, it's funny because when Greg is there, they have a big fight of whose
Oh.
child am I?
And whose are you? Greg's or Tara's? You keep them
Mainly
guessing.
Tara's.
Yeah. Yeah, Tara lives down the street from me.
Oh wow, that's so cool.
Yeah, well, like all of those voice actors live right in the same area as I do. I mean, so it's like you get to meet a lot of them. But Tara would be great as Primer. Um, yeah, I mean, I have a lot of friends. Have a lot of voiceover friends. I'd have to figure out how to be fair and choose the right person and not give either any of them preferential. Not choose anybody over another just because they're my friend.
Yeah. Oh well, you can't pick now.
Yeah, I'd have to let somebody else pick the
Yeah.
voice for me. The casting director would have to pick for me.
Or you can go on Instagram if you have an Instagram. I think you do. Yes, you do. So then you go on a live and then everybody will be there probably. It will give you some laggy stuff because too many people are there. And then you you write everybody's name that's next to you, that's a voice actor, and you pick it from the hat, and then that's what it is.
There you go. Look at that. You figured it out.
I did that for a giveaway for
Oh,
a
cool.
TV thing.
Yeah, the raffle kind of way. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
And the
fair.
person and the person that was there was actually there on the live too.
Oh, that's even better.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I really love the story and I love how after all the bad things that Ashley went through, her father being a bad guy, she still chose to be a hero and not a villain. And yeah, that's
Yeah.
all I have to say.
Well, that's what we wanted. We wanted her to have to make a choice and realize that she can be a hero and not a villain like her dad. So
Mhm.
yeah, that's important to us, and I'm glad that you like that because my favorite comic books are about good superheroes and fun superheroes. So she's now a good person who has a lot
Mhm.
of fun. Yeah.
Now we will have more fun with a game called Who Said It? So I will read a quote and you a quote. What's a quote? Oh, I do know what a quote is, but like let's do that again.
Okay.
Now we have more fun with a game. Let's play Who Said It? I will read a quote and you have to guess who said it in the book.
Mm.
But before we have to do that, I need to go to the bathroom.
Okay. All right, I'll go too.
Okay, yeah, the video before me,
I
so
just
that's
got
why
it.
I didn't do it.
Oh, that's
Also,
fine.
I just needed to go pee. So
Yeah, nah, we're fine. We're cool. Just don't touch my hands, okay? If you didn't wash your hands, don't touch mine either.
yeah. You can't see me, so you can't even touch me.
Yeah.
All right, now let's play the game.
Okay.
You ready?
Oh, I'm ready. Are you ready? Because I'm gonna get all of these right, and then you're gonna lose this game if you think I'm
Well,
gonna get it
well,
wrong.
I don't actually answer the questions. You have to answer the questions.
Okay, yeah.
I technically don't lose
Okay, that's
at
a good
all,
attitude
like
to have.
any of these games. Any of the games that you're allowed to pick, I technically don't lose at all because
Oh
at
man.
the end we do stuff.
So
At
you're
the end,
saying only I can lose this game, basically. You're
yeah.
making me
'Cause
play a game
I-
that there can only I can lose. That's
oh,
not fair.
and also primer.
Primer can lose?
Yes.
Oh boy. Okay.
So you gotta get this right.
Mm,
Also, my
okay.
cat can lose too.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right. Instead of watering my grandma's flowers, I peed on them.
That was kitsch.
Yes, you got that.
Okay.
All right. So far, so good.
I got that. You almost had me there. I wasn't sure if it was primer, but that was good. Okay, next. Seriously, I almost forgot, but go ahead.
It's about time we get another cool female superhero.
That was her foster mother, Yuka.
Yes.
Yeah. Also, I wrote that line too. Very girl power line. I like it.
Well, everything that's here you might have wrote, so you might are gonna get this right. But I'm rooting for you.
Well, thank you.
All right, my mom is keeping score.
Okay.
You sound like you go around putting babies to bed at night. Night night.
Now that was Primer,
Yes.
aka Ashley Rayburn. Yep. The night nights. You sound like you go around putting babies to bed. Night night.
Me and my dad do this funny joke when like somebody falls or we're watching a video and somebody falls, we go like night night.
Night night. Yep.
This is Washington D.C. You stand out if you don't look like a weirdo.
Was Luke,
Yes.
her best friend.
Oh
Yep.
goodness. Okay. You're probably gonna get this right because this one is like the most easiest one. If you don't get this right, I'm gonna probably be kind of sad.
Okay. All right. Pressure's on. All
Yes.
right. Let's do it. Let's do it. Bring
Not
it. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Go, 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 go.
all right. Can I get my curfew extended?
How could I not get that one?
Yeah,
Ashley
that's
Rayburn.
why.
Ah, come on.
If you got it wrong, then I would probably be mad and sad. So you got them all right, and since you got them all right, mommy, do it because I can't.
I won. I won. Now that's my kind of music. I love the lights. All very colorful, very primary.
I was hoping that you would get the primer dolls today, but I can't show you a picture of them.
Yeah, I want to see. Tell me, what did you do? You said you made primer dolls for me.
Yes, I would tell you how we made it. You see?
Yeah, I want to know.
All right.
Oh my gosh, what? Get out of here. Are you kidding me?
Well, your primer doll is not here yet, so you can't get it out of your house yet. All right.
Oh my gosh, what? That is the coolest thing I've ever seen. Oh my,
And
what?
that one's for your partner, and then that one is for you.
That is amazing. That is perfect. How did you do that?
So
What?
my mom created the box. I helped her do the doll.
I
And it
love
was very
it.
cool. Very, very neat.
It's
So
got a
basically,
barcode and everything. It's great. Oh my gosh, it's got little warning
yes.
labels down there.
So basically, we use the
What?
doll. You use the doll.
Yeah.
And I forgot what it's called. I think it's called the Creatable World. And we use that, and it has wigs. So we
Oh
just
my-
decided to use this. And then I have dye hair wax before I was allowed to dye my hair. And then we used that, the green one, and then my mom made the box. We made the belt, which was easy. The clothes were already in the box. We had to cut the shorts a little bit.
Yeah.
We took the goggles from another doll, and then we used some other boots from the doll that we got goggles from. Oh my god, I'm out of my breath.
I am blown away at how awesome that is. It's so amazing. Thank you so much. I can't wait to get it. I'm gonna keep it in the package. I'm never gonna take it out.
Yeah,
Gonna
that's
put
that's that's the point of the doll. You can play with it if you're like bored out of your mind. So yeah, you just
Well, thank
gotta
you.
be careful with the hair, the shoes.
Right. Honestly, thank you very much. That was super, super awesome. Like, wow. Wow. That's all I can say. Wow. It's super cool.
Species.
Sheesh. How long did that take you to make it?
Not that long. It was like about like three hours.
Really?
Oh
That's,
yeah, it was 3 hours because most of it was hot glued and
oh, yeah.
you don't want to get burned. And also the hair wax takes a little while to dry. It takes like an hour to dry. So that's 1 hour. My mom had to print all that stuff on the back and the front. So that was another hour. And tape it all, laminate it. That was another hour. And that's how it is.
Wow. You and your parents, that's really, really cool. Thank you guys. I cannot wait to get it now. That's going to be one of my new prized possessions. I'm going to put it on a shelf somewhere once I build a shelf. As you can see, I have a shelf in my office. It's just a TV in my office. But I will make a shelf specifically for that primer doll.
Oh. Hopefully it comes tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's awesome.
Hopefully it doesn't come in 2022.
Yeah, right. I want it now. I want my primer doll now.
Yeah.
That's the first merchandise I've seen, first toy I've seen for primer.
Ooh,
They could,
that's
yeah.
cool. Thanks so much for giving me your time. I'm so honored that you can come on my show, and thank you so much.
Well, thank you for having me on the show. I'm honored that you would care enough about primer to want to do this. So the fact that you're our very first primer cosplayer ever, and the fact that you really like the character so much means a lot to us. And so we're grateful that you are doing this with this interview with me. So thank you. Really appreciate it.
Yes, I love primer. I
Okay.
actually made a primer doll myself for me.
Oh, cool.
And so basically we made another thing. We made the case full of paint.
Oh, what?
And everything,
Oh.
the paints that are in there are not actually paints. They're actually slime. Homemade slimes.
That is super
So they
cool.
look translucent and stuff.
Oh my
But
God.
they also light up. It also lights up.
What does the case does or the paints do?
There's lights under them.
Oh my, yeah, there's lights underneath this to show.
See, kind of.
Yeah. Oh my God, that is so cool. Yeah, so yeah.
Yeah, the ones that are here.
That's pretty brilliant to put the lights in there and make them shine like that. Wow, guys. Holy moly.
And maybe.
The mist died, but it's a little mister.
Oh, the mist.
It needs to charge, but actual mist comes out.
Oh,
You
what?
put
That's so
water
cool.
in here.
Yeah,
I
it's like
scared
water.
my cat with it too many
Oh.
times.
Yeah, the cats hate being sprayed.
Yeah, I well, my cat for some reason she's like immune to the water.
She's good. Well, good. You wouldn't want to hurt her.
One time I had a cup of water and she was doing something, so I put it on her stomach and stuff, and then it was just bouncing off her fur.
She didn't care. Huh?
Yeah, she got a little shiver, and then she just like,
She's like, it's just water. It's like, you can't scare me.
Water, it can't hurt me. It can't. Ah! And then I sprayed it on her head. So.
Okay, good. You sound like a responsible cat owner, Violet. That's great.
Yes. But
Well,
I do
good.
have a lot of scratches on my
Yeah.
body.
Oh, I bet. Yeah. Well, that is a really cool paint case. I must have taken some time to make that too, but it's really cool.
It did. The slime took a lot. She had to color each slime. My mom.
Wow. So you had like regular slime, and then you just put food coloring in there or something.
Well, it was my mom made homemade clear slime,
and
then she put every.
Oh my gosh! Every color in there.
Every color in there, and each. Oh, is it now working like the light? It's upside down. Oh, ooh, okay. So this is one of the tubes.
Yep. Controlling. Uh-oh.
You see that like it looks like smoke.
Oh yeah, I do. It's awesome. Controlling. I can't remember what we wrote. Oh, vegetation. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah, the paint, the slime is a pretty awesome idea. I love it. It's really cool. Sheesh, guys, I got to make some of that myself now. Make a cool case. That's pretty awesome cosplay commitment right there. Very cool.
You could also just put like paint around the bottle.
To make it look like it's in there. Yeah. That's right. You could.
Or you could actually put paint in there if you don't want to spend that much time doing it.
That's true. That's true.
At
It looks
first, my mom showed me this one, like this one. I thought it said controlling vegetarians.
like
So
That
that's
would
why I
be-
laughed because it's green too. So it's like the color of vegetables.
that's a power we're gonna have to give her in the next book. Controlling vegetarians. Make them eat hot dogs.
Oh.
They'd hate that, wouldn't they? No, she would not. She would never do that. But controlling vegetarians would be
That's too much.
interesting power.
I am actually a vegetarian.
Oh, good for you. Good for
Well,
you.
I'm a vegan, but I'm mainly a vegetarian. Yes,
Okay.
I drink almond milk. So,
Hi guys, thanks for having me.